Hi, my name is Ken, and Merry Christmas 2023. I'm going to be reading to you 'Twas the Night Before Fishmas, which is adapted from 'Twas the Night Before Christmas by Henry Livingston. And while I'm doing that, Mitch is going to be preparing a Christmas cocktail. 'Twas the night before Christmas, one all across the water, not a creature was stirring, not even my daughter. The rods were all geared up with fresh line and plastics, in hopes that a big bass trip was the light fantastic. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Billy Bass danced in their heads, and Mama in her camel gown, and I in my fedora, just sat down to watch a Christmas story. When out in the lake there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the lounger to see what was the matter. Away to the garage I dashed like a runner. I backed in the boat and I started to gun her. The moonlight shone the remains of a ripple. The excitement had me frozen, almost a cripple. When what to my wondering eyes did appear? But a giant greenback I had to commandeer. Like a little old langur, so quiet and quick, I reached in my box and I got out the ugly stick. More rapid than eagles, my casts, how they flew! Only to get a nibble or two. Now St. Croix, now Daiwa, now Prodco and Plano. On crawlers, on spinners, on divers, and Sanko. To the top of the water, to the bottom, and all. Now cast away, cast away, cast away all. As bats to the light like wild hurricane fly, then the big one's silhouette bounced to the sky. So up went my rod as I set the hook, surprised that a few cranks was all that it took. And then in a twinkling I heard a small sound, but no other creatures were even around. As I drew in my catch and I extracted the bait, the bass said, "Hey, what's up? My name is Nate." He was dressed all in scales from his mouth to his tail. His color was deep and mine had turned pale. I set him down gingerly upon the deck, and he waved at me with the fin on his back. His eyes, how they twinkled, his tail, how strong, his gills were like roses, his body so long. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a smile. He stood there frozen for what seemed like a while. I had cut my fingers on his sharp little teeth. His open mouth was the size of a wreath. He had a scarred face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old fish, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He said, "Thanks for letting me catch you tonight. Since it's Christmas, I fear I'd have nothing to bite. But I splashed and you came, like I called you by name. Now put me back in and I'll take a breath, and I'll tell you the secrets from down in the depth." Then I heard him exclaim, as he dove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all, fish at night." Merry Christmas.